Okay, this is the P3 paper from June 2023. It's question number 5, and as we can see, this is trig functions. We've got a sec involved in the first part, and then we've got some double angles involved in the second part. We'll be solving some differential equations. So let's make a start. Let's have a look at it. We've got that part 1 says solve for x between 0 and pi. Okay, so be aware of the range. X minus 2 multiplied by root 3 sec x plus 2 is going to be equal to 0. So x minus 2 equals 0 would give me x equals 2, which is in the range. And the other one's going to give me root 3 sec x plus 2 equals 0, which rearrange that is going to give me sec x is equal to minus 2 over root 3, but then that's sec, and what we want to, or what we need to remember, is that sec is 1 over cos. So cos x from that would be 1 over root 3, 2 over root 3, which is going to give me minus root 3 over 2. So x from that, really quickly, I'm not spending any time on this, but if if cos is a negative, using our all, sine, tan, cos, if cos is a negative, then yeah, it'll be a negative in that quadrant there. So in that quadrant there, we're going to get 5 pi over 6 if you do inverse cos. And that's the only one because we've got x being between 0 and pi up here. So that's the solution for part 1. Part 2, what's that got to offer us? Part 2 says we have 10 sine theta equals 3 cos 2 theta. This time between 0 and 360, that shouldn't be a problem to us. So 10 sine theta is equal to 3 cos 2 theta. So 10 sine theta is going to equal 3 lots of... Now cos 2 theta, you've got choices. It's cos squared minus sine squared. It's 2 cos squared minus 1. But in this case, obviously I want sines in my... what's going to be my quadratic. So I'm going to use 1 minus 2 sine squared as my identity there. Multiply it out, I'm going to get 10 sine theta is going to be 3 minus 6 sine squared theta here. So turn that into a quadratic. Quadratic is going to be what we're going to have, 6 sine squared theta plus 10 sine theta minus 3 equals 0. That's just if I rearrange it and put it equals 0 for quadratics. Doesn't look like it's going to factorize. You could try and factorize it, but I'm just going to jump straight in and use a quadratic formula. So sine theta is going to be equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, so all over 12. That gives me that sine theta will work out to be minus, when we tidy it up, minus 5 plus or minus root 43 over 6. In fact, if I say minus 5 plus root 43 over 6 and sine theta equals minus 5 minus root 43 over 6, we're going to get theta works out to be equal to 15.0 degrees here, and then obviously 180 minus that, 165 degrees, and we're going to get theta works out to be, it's outside the range, so there's actually no solutions from this part here. Minus 5 minus root 43 over 6 works out to be greater than, or less than minus 1, so we can't use that. Let's just go back and check. Did it say anything about decimal places? No, it said nothing about decimal places or significant figures. So I'm quite happy to just have that as the answer. Yeah, pretty straightforward for question 5. Hopefully all of that makes sense to you.